Then, beside leaves, photosynthesis takes place in other parts of the plants also, such as green stem. That means photosynthesis also takes place in the stem. The leaves of the desert plants are modified in spine-like structure to reduce water loss through transpiration. That means desert plants modified in spine-like structures to reduce water loss through transpiration. In such plants, photosynthesis takes place in the green stem. That means cactus, the leaves of the cactus, that means are spine-like. Leaves of the some plants like croton are other than green. These are red, brown, violet, or yellow in color. But these leaves also have chlorophyll. These leaves have chlorophyll, and the presence of other pigments such as red or brown dominate the green color. Photosynthesis takes place in these leaves too. Photosynthesis is also takes place in these leaves. Then we'll see photosynthesis in algae. You might have seen green slimy, that means plant, in the ponds or near the stagnant water bodies. These living organisms are what? These living organisms are algae. Algae are green due to the presence of chlorophyll. They can prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Factors affecting photosynthesis. What the factor, how many factors are responsible for photosynthesis? The external factors that affect photosynthesis are intensity of light, concentration of carbon dioxide in the air, temperature, and water. Internal factors include chlorophyll content and accumulation of the photosynthesis products. The process of photosynthesis helps to maintain a balance between oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So photosynthesis is very, very important process in the atmosphere. That means photosynthesis balances the oxygen and carbon dioxide ratios. Oxygen is released in this process. Sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. The sun is the ultimate source of energy on the earth. Sun is what? Sun is ultimate source of energy on the earth. Synthesis of the plant food other than carbohydrate. Plants also need proteins and fats besides carbohydrate. Plants also need, as we need protein and fats. So in same way plant need, that means beside carbohydrate, that means protein and fats. Protein are nitrogenous substance which contain nitrogen, although nitrogen presents in abundance in the atmosphere, but plants cannot absorb atmospheric nitrogen directly. Plants cannot absorb because nitrogen is very important for the plants, but plant cannot, that means take nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. Plant get nitrogen from the soil. Certain types of bacteria called rhizobium present in the soil. They convert gaseous nitrogen into usable form and release it into the soil. Plants absorb this soluble form of nitrogen along with water and other minerals through their roots. Sometimes NPK is what? Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Fertilizers are added in the field to fulfill the need of nitrogen. In this way, plants get nitrogen along with the nutrients. After the fulfillment of all nutrients, plant synthesizes protein and fats. So it is a process of how plants, that means, get nitrogen from the soil. Other mode of nutrition in the plants. Green plants, that means, make their own food from carbon dioxide and water. The presence of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is what? Green pigment present in the leaves. And sunlight. So green plants are autotrophic, because autotrophic is what? Autotrophic, that means an organism which makes their food itself. Plants which do not contain chlorophyll depends on the other living organisms for their food. Such plants undergo heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Various types of heterotrophic nutrition are described here in this book, in this chapter. Saprotrophs. What are saprotrophs? The plants which derive food, their food for the dead and decaying organism matter are called saprotrophs. Saprotrophs secretes digestive juices on the dead and decaying matter and convert it into a soluble. Then they absorb nutrients from it. That means saprotrophs, what saprotrophs secrete digestive juices on the dead body, on the dead and decaying matter, and convert into a soluble. They can absorb nutrients from it. Plants such as mushrooms and molds undergo saprophytic mode of nutrition.